Hey, how's it going everybody? It's Sam back today with another video. Today marks the beginning of the outdoor season. This is my first outdoor game of this season, and without further ado, let's just get into the video. Okay, so right off the bat, this kid just takes way too many touches here, lobs it, and it's way too easy for me to catch. About a minute later, I get the ball played back to me, and this kid on the other team just gives me way too much time to set up, and allows me to do this, lob it out. Right after that, they make a messy pass and allows me to come and just scoop up the ball here. After a few minutes without action, they get a breakaway. I overcommit way too quickly, leads to them getting a goal and unfortunately pulling ahead. Shortly after, they get another shot off, which leads to my first save of the game. Pretty routine, but I'm okay with it. The opposition gets a corner kick. When they send it in, it bounces off a bunch of people and ultimately gets them their second goal. Surprisingly, that was all the action I had in the first half. However, when the second half starts, I promise there's going to be a lot more action. Here we go. So about 10 to 15 minutes into the second half, the other team is just pushing forward. Eventually, they get to the ball first, and they get their third goal. The other team gets a free kick, and unfortunately for them, when they try and cross it in, I'm there to grab the ball and then distribute it back to my team. Shortly after they're pressing again, they get a pass, leads to another shot, but that leads to my best save. Let's actually see it in slow-mo, why don't we? Yeah, that is just so cool. They then get a cross into the box, the player goes for a header, but I get my hands there to stop it. Ended up being out on one of their players, so then I get a goal kick. Not a minute goes by when they then press again, and I get a good save with my leg. With some good dribbling from the other team, they end up getting another shot off. I get my thumb to it, but it's just not enough to keep it out. This up here I'm still angry about. This kid just rams into me, ends up getting a goal, but the ref does absolutely nothing about it. This kid then comes again for another shot, but this time I'm not letting it in. Another corner kick for the other team. I end up getting my hand on the ball with this kid's header, and then my teammates end up clearing it. Next up is just another routine cross, which I end up very easily catching. Once I've got it, I just send it to the moon. A ball comes through, both teams are running at it, and I end up snatching it up. Next up, they get another bottom corner shot, which leads to them getting yet another goal. And with that, our first match of the season is over. Unfortunately, we lost by quite a bit. Hopefully next time we can win. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, I would highly recommend subscribing because I do a lot of videos like this. And even if you don't want to subscribe, just leave me a like. Anyway, hope you have an amazing day.